Hello, my friends. Jenny Stone, and I'm going to attempt to light this dragon's blood sage. Apparently, it's time to get a new lighter. So we're going to be doing a 2025 year forecast, cleaning out year 2024. There we go. We got it. As we leave the year of the dragon and enter into the year of the snake. What better way to kick us off by lighting some dragon's blood sage to cleanse and be like, bye-bye, 2024. It was fun, but no more. A lot of big things happened in 2024, and 2025 is going to be pretty big. So buckle up, witches. It's about to get a little bumpy in here. So this is not a forecast that's going to tell you all the astrological changes. I'm not going to go into every zodiac sign. This is more of an energy forecast. There are places where you can find those really awesome forecasts, and I'll drop some of my favorites in the little thing below. This one's more energy, what I'm feeling coming in for when I tap in and tune into the collective. Now, 2025 in numerology is a 9 because we got 2 plus 2. Oh, ready? 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. That was super magical. You guys didn't even practice that. I'm sure you're shocked. It's 9, and in numerology, 9 is the end. It is the end of a cycle, and we go back into the beginning. So, but we're not at the very beginning right now. I just think of Sound of Music. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. But no, we're at the end. And sometimes endings can be rough and scary and exciting and like full of surprises. Like, how's it going to end? Where are the plot twists going to be? And so that's where I said to buckle up because there might be some plot twists coming around the corner for you. But not to fret because the universe is always trying to work in our favor. I truly believe that. And it is a belief that has served me very well. So take it or leave it as you will. So it's also the year of the wood snake, and snake is this time, it's this like, slithers on its belly and it's connected to the ground, the earth. It is embodied. And it also symbolizes rebirth, the shedding of its skin, and temptation. Like the devil was the snake in the Garden of Eden. And then the caduceus, although I like to call it the catechist because I think that sounds cooler. Caduceus sounds a little dirtier. But the Kundalini rising up the spine, the Shiva and Shakti uniting in our third eye consciousness. So there's some really cool potentials to come what may. And apparently this is going to be a musical. The other day I asked some of my friends, I was like, hey, if your life were a movie, what genre would it be in, and what character do you play? And what one do you wish you were playing? And mine was definitely a musical. My life is definitely a musical. And I was like, it's a dramedy. It's a rom-com. But there's some drama, but it's cool. Okay, so we're in winter, it's water. It is time to slow down, go in, rest, nourish and nurture yourself. I'm wearing my crystal in hydro to remind me water. I'm drinking my tea. I've got water up on the altar over here. So it is a really good time to just rest and go in. Whoever decided New Year's resolutions needs to happen at this time, I think Man, I don't want to wish anybody what like evil or bad, but like, come on, why are you setting us up for failure when we're just not meant to be going and doing and creating crazy goals during the new year? So I have a very strict New Year's resolutions. Instead, what I really like to do is this year. Ooh, can you see? Year forecast card spread. You can get this right here at sacredintuitionsociety.com for free. But this is what I do to kind of tune into the energy for the year ahead for me. And so I may be losing some of you right now, and that's okay. But here's my belief. I'm going to share what I pulled for me because we breathe the same air. We drink the same water. We live on the same land. It doesn't matter if we're, across continents and oceans or whatever, we're all connected at the core. And the chances are that we're going through some very similar things. They're just maybe slightly different. And so this last year for me has been a really big, beautiful year, stepping in and claiming my divine sovereignty, my own personal power, my feminine essence and energy. And I've had a lot of deaths and rebirths. I got married. That was really exciting. My long lost love from 1999, way back from the 1900s. We went to a Vipassana. I've been to Bali, like this, Jamaica. I've just been a really big year. But I'm just kind of finding myself at the end of this year going, what's next? I've checked and checked and checked and checked so many boxes off, and I've been here before. After first time being a mom, and I was doing all the things that I was supposed to do based on my cultural, raising and my religious upbringing and my, parental society and ancestral. Like I was doing all of the things. I was checking all the boxes, and I was like, so why do I feel this weird sense that this is not it? And so it's just kind of like this surprise again, number nine, we're coming at the end, a lot of things are going to be wrapping up. What? I don't know. We're going to find out and see. I mean, astrologically speaking, all planets, even the dwarf ones that are like way past Pluto, are going to be switching signs. Like this all in 18 months. Within 18 months, all of the planets, even the outer dwarf planets, are going to be switching signs, which just like doesn't happen all at the same time in within like the short period of time of like just slightly over a year. And so there's going to be a lot of change that's going to be happening. A lot of things like upheaval, twisty, topsy turvy, feeling uncertain. And with AI making even bigger of a splash and more companies and even apps showing up where you can just use this tool, it's going to be hard to know, who do I trust? Where do I even go? And that's where I believe learning how to find your own answers within here, like come crazy, but like not a news source, not a person, not a, website or an app or anything. I go in here and then I get vertical validation and like, yo, what's going on? What do I need to worry about? Where do I need to go next? So learning how to tap into your intuition is really going to help you navigate the changes that are coming. And we do that in Sacred Intuition Society. So the links are below if that feels aligned for you. So with everything that's been going on, it's been just a lot of go, 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 do, do, do. We've been, as a society, culturally really stuck in the lower three chakras. The root, being here, getting all of the physical matter that we can get, accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And then our sexual chakra and like, ooh, how much fun can we have? And let's procreate. And we've also, it's the home of creation too. And we've innovated and we have incredible technologies right now. And then the solar plexus chakra, which is just power and just this addiction to power. And you were in this, like culturally, societally, everybody's fighting for power right now. That's what's happening. And we're trying to get ready to move up into the heart. And the heart chakra is equanimity, equality, sacred reciprocity, and not like equality is in like, I can do anything, you can do better. I can do anything better than you. It's just like recognizing that the masculine and feminine, and not gender, I'm not talking about gender here, but that the masculine and feminine both have their beautiful qualities, and we need both of them to rise and elevate together. And right here in the heart chakra, it's part of our hands are in the heart chakra. And it's this giving and receiving, sacred reciprocity instead of just mine, 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 gimme, 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 right? That's in the lower chakras. The heart chakra is also air element. And air element is breath of life. It is everything. And it's also, if you're an air sign, or specifically Aquarius. I know I said I wasn't going to go into the zodiacs, but y'all, I'm an Aquarius sun here, so I have to. But it's the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So all my Aquarians, let's get weird. Let's get used to being naked and start to learn your parts so that we can all dance and sing together in the streets. I love that play. Okay. So it's time to learn how to step into the air and into that breath of life and that sacred reciprocity. And the heart is the home of the soul. The heart is actually like there's Heart Math Science Institute, and the heart actually has more neurons than the brain. They're calling it the second brain, but it has more. And even the Egyptians like didn't think the brain was important. They like pulled it out in pieces through the nose when they were mummifying people. But the heart, ooh, they took special care of the heart and they discarded the brain. I was like, that doesn't even matter. But the heart, very valuable, very important. So stepping into the heart, coming home to you, right here. What does your heart say? What does your heart say? Home. I am home. I am home. I am here. I am home. And this is a really beautiful practice. Okay, coming back home. Oh, this chaos and craziness that's happening. I'm home. I'm safe. I'm okay. Okay. So there's some fun stuff happening. So my year card spread, I always pick a word for the year. And my word this year is relax. And I really need to learn the rest of the song. But I got all year to learn it. And I'm going to be really relaxed about it too. Relax. Relax. And then I write down goals for my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health, my spiritual health. That's my third eye, in case you're wondering. My social health and my financial health. And these are not like the goals for like, because you're like, wait, you said no year's resolutions. These aren't like the things I'm going to do, places I'm going to go. It's just how do I want to feel? And how can I bring the word relax into it? So I fill that out and then I pick a card for the year that's overarching theme of the card for the whole year. And so I sit and I hold the cards and if you like this like workbook has like the instructions, and you could also make it up and do it your own way too if you want. So this I hold the cards and I'm like, okay, what do I need to know about the whole year with the intention of being so relaxed, like healing my nervous system. At the Vipassana, 10 days sitting for 11 hours a day in meditation, noticing for the first time ever that I live with a constant level of anxiety, just like right in my belly, low level, like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 2.5 to 3, but it's always there. I did not know. And I mean, it just makes so much sense now. But just this pressure to please, perform, perfect, produce, to prove my worth of existing as a human being, my worth of love, my worth of, my needs being met. Like, that's just crazy. That's just nuts that I had those beliefs, but I did. And I'm deconditioning them. And I'm loving myself as I'm learning how to do this. And so when I pulled the sun card, I was kind of like, wait a second. My mom has called me her little Miss Sunshine for as long as I can remember. I'm just this ray of sunshine, that just like goes around, and I'm just like this beam of light. Always felt like that little sunbeam, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam to shine for him each day. I just like, I wanted to be so bright and I wanted to shine and like share this light with so many people, but I wasn't like resting. It was just go, 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 go. And it was always for other people. And so, as I've come into a healthy relationship with a man that just loves me, I don't have to prove myself, and he just wants me to be happy and do whatever I want. What? Like, I don't have to like hustle and grind and just like lose my mind. So, I get to like just chill. We're going to relax. So, the sun card was confusing. Um, there's this beautiful pyramid and this hand and all of this energy coming forward. But it is the very first card in this deck. This is the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck. Oh, and look, it's a snake. Haha, look at that. So this is the deck that I used for these cards. Kim Kranz, one of my favorites. This is the first card in the whole book. And so to me, I was like, okay, beginnings in a year of endings. Ooh, paradoxes are fun. That's exciting to play with. And as I was sitting with this card and holding into the, like tuning into the energy of it, actually, I have it right here, tapping into the energy of it, I was just like, whoop a doop a doop. There we go. Relax. How do I show up as the sunlight, as this energy? How do you, not just me, like as I'm speaking collectively, right? We all are like, we all like have 10,000, we shine 10,000 times brighter per cubic centimeter than the sun. Like, don't quote me on that math, but it's like crazy. Like, we shine so much brighter than the sun. How are we not blinding each other? I don't know. It's wild. But since we share this common illusion together and we're together, this is what it is. So relax and sun. And it's like the sun actually doesn't really do a lot. I mean, it does. It just shines its light. It's the earth that moves towards it or away and it rotates around, right? And of course we're moving up in space. And I have been in the sun, in the light. I've been going and doing in fire energy for a really long time and my body is really paying the price for it. And so I was like, you know what? I think maybe it's time to just maybe turn away from the sun for a little bit. And it doesn't go anywhere, it's still here, and rest and go into that hibernation mode and know that the light is still shining. I don't have to prove anything. So that's the year overall arching card. Now, let's see. I have all of these cards right here. We can just pull them out one by one. January. All right, so tomorrow, starting tomorrow, summer. Again, super confused. Why would we have a summer card in the middle of winter? Well, so I sat with, the images in here and what summer means to me. And summer is like childhood, like play, freedom. There's no school, all these fun activities that you get to go do, innocence. And it's also like summer is like embodied sensuality. So, really stepping into this upcoming year with this freedom to shine your light in an embodied and sensual way that is sacred and holy and beautiful and necessary. The world needs it. So, that's January. Um, oh, also talks about ripening through rhythms, right? Um, Yeah, ripening and rhythm. Summer is just that bursting of energy, like fire energy. Okay. All right. Next, February. I'm a little nervous for this one, guys. And this is my birthday month. So, mortification, mortificatio. And it's like death. This is decay. This is an ending. And it's in February. So, like for me, I'm like, okay, I'm ending a year and beginning a new one on this planet. But it's also not New Year's, Valentine's Day. So there could be some relationship deaths. And it could not be like an ending and separation of a relationship, but an ending of the way it was or the way it is. Stage of regeneration and sacred power. It dismantles old stories, surrender, and wisdom whispers promises yet to come. Death. underworld. Dun, dun, dun. So February. Yay. Okay. And then March was oh, you guys, I'm going to say this one wrong. Rebus, I can say the Latin or Greek, I don't even know. Um, the androgen and androgen. Anyway, so this one, March, we're in spring equinox. We finally step into the new season where, hey, guess what? This is the actual new year. This is when the zodiac, we enter into Aries, which is the first zodiac of the wheel. And it's like when stuff starts to happen. Winter's hibernation, stagnancy, quiet, right? Spring equinox is when everything starts to come to life. It's wood energy in traditional Chinese medicine. Energy's going down into the ground. The roots are getting deeper and the stems are going higher and the flowers are blossoming. And everybody's mating. Like all of the animals are coming back to life, and it's like, oh, time to and so the androgen, which I thought was really beautiful. There's flamingos, this beautiful blue rose, night and day. So yin and yang, left and right, masculine and feminine, with this beautiful blue rose and a spider up here with the rainbows as well. So spiders are web weavers, weavers of dreams, dream catchers. And the blue rose made me think of Mother Mary. So it's just very much this like nurturing, allowing yourself to be this and that, right? We just went through summer and then death. Summer, January, death in February. And so it's like, ooh, as we rebirth, give ourselves permission. Don't put yourself in a corner. Identity, I love that we have come to this beautiful place where everyone feels they have a place, that there's somewhere they belong, and there's a club that they belong in. And with all of the desire to create these clubs for inclusivity, we have somehow segregated and exclusified ourselves even more. And so when you allow the androgen energy in, you're giving yourself permission to be this and that, both and, because we are. I mean, just think of all the paradoxes that you are. Just think about it. Just like I love, I can't think of any right now. I really love people and I really need my alone time. I love to be goofy and silly, and I take so many things way too seriously. I don't care very much about how I dress or look. I'm not too caught up in that. And I also really want to make sure I look okay, trying not to look like I care. I mean, like the messy hair, right? It's like, okay, I don't care, but I do. Like, it's okay. Okay. So both and it's okay. It's okay to care what other people think and want to look nice. And it's okay to not care what other people think and go to the grocery store in your slippers and braless. You can be both. So as we enter spring and a new growth, a new time, don't peg yourself in a corner. Don't bubble into an identity that later you're going to feel trapped in. Give yourself permission to be, I am whatever I am right now. And that's enough. Relax, relax, and just be you because you are good enough. Alrighty. Ooh, hip just popped. All right, the next card, this is April. Let's look at this beautiful card. April is Venus. April also happens to be Easter. And it happens to be at on 420 this year. And love, fertility, eggs. Also kind of looks like a world right here being like spun on a finger, like just chill and look at like the light that's coming through. It's like, oh, also kind of looks like a yoni and a little bit of a portal. So to me, this was like Venus is attraction in all areas of your life and just really attracting what is so ripe and fertile and ready for you to just like, yes, embody this. Um, Create just for pleasure's sake, just for creation's sake. Okay, I feel like that one's good. Okay, May, the reddening. Cinco de Mayo. What else happens in May? Oh, Mother's Day is in May. Oh, and this is the cover art. That's fun. I always love it when that happens. Okay, so the reddening, another snake here in May. It's coiled around a couple of different, like, looks like metal spheres of sort, copper or gold, silver, black. And this one is like it's coming out. It's like darker in here and it's coming towards the light. It's coming towards this redness, but it's like coming out. It's just coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. So you better get the party started. I know it's coming up, but I change lyrics as I see fit. So this is where the lab and the alchemist and the work are united. They're united and it feels so good. So just so you're clear, in this deck, you are the alchemist and your world is the lab, and the work is what you do within your world. Whatever that is, whatever you're creating. Move from your head to your body to your heart. Sacred ingredients are power and kindness. Power and kindness. Okay. Anything? I don't need to say anything else about that one. All right. June, Father's Day. Sun splendor. Look how beautiful that card is. Just like, I don't know if it's sunrise or sunset, but there's just this golden glowing orb coming up over or going down a lake or ocean. It feels a little late, like oceany to me. I know there's like trees and stuff, but these flowers feel tropical. So, and then look at these just gems, light just bursting from it. Abundance, baby. And abundance isn't always financial, right? Abundance and joy, abundance and good friends, abundance of health, abundance of vitality. And this does say health, kindness, and generosity equal light. Give like the sun and expect nothing in return. Thank someone. Hmm. Yay. So we've got a couple of really, we have that death in February and it's cool. And then we kind of get to rediscover ourselves as the androgen in March, like I am this and that's cool. And then we get to experience pleasure for pleasure's sake. In April and May, it's like, okay, here comes the birth. Here we are. We're ready. We're coming out. And it's like, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. So that's the first half of the year. That's pretty good. I'm like pretty happy with that. This is what my version looks like. And I just doodle and I don't judge myself. I let my little inner child do the doodling. And then I write down the words from the book and my intuition that jump out for me. Okay. The next half of the year gets a little dicey. Well, July, we meet Saturn. Dun, 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 structure, commitment. But here's the cool thing that I like about Saturn. It's not always like there's a scythe, I know, and it looks kind of scary, like death. But Saturn is like, dude, be your own boss. Like, buck up, buddy. Pull up your big girl panties and do what you need to do. Get it done. Commit. Endure. This is rules, logistics, and laws and limitations. So it can feel constrictive, but also like it's channeling, right? It's channel like the constriction channels the energy where it's meant to go. Be on time. Make sure in July that you're on time. Okay. Support your creative. Oh, so the rules, logistics, laws, and limitations actually support your creative endeavors. Like they actually help funnel and channel it where it needs to go. So like, don't be too afraid of Saturn. Like he's a cool dude. Okay, August. Sparks of light. Look at that. Oh, so exciting. This is a messenger of hope. August, halfway through the year, right? No, we've gone more than halfway. We already did that. This is my half birthday. That's why I'm like half. There's a half here. This is my half birthdays in August. Yes, I still celebrate that because I'm a child. I'm never growing up. Messenger of hope. Follow the trail of light and physical body for vitality, clarity, and inspiration. Hmm. Make an offering to celestial realm for thanks. So there's a theme throughout a lot of these cards that are like very embodied. Get embodied. The tree is sensuality. Oh, let me hold up here. The tree is sensuality. Death is like literally a dropping of the body. The androgen is living in both the masculine and feminine within you. Venus is like, come on, she's hot. It's like love. And then the snake in May, the reddening, that embodiment. Um, and then sun splendor. Okay, so like a lot of messages about getting in the body. So like just follow those little trails of light. Imagine that you have your own little, what's her name? Peter Pan's Tinkerbell. We clap for Tinkerbell. Like imagine you have your own little Tinkerbell that's just like everywhere, and it's your own little inner light that comes from in here. Remember, we talked about this at the beginning, and it just like leaves you little trails, little nuggets of like, oh, this looks exciting. Oh, that kind of is fun. And maybe that's a little scary, but I think I kind of want to do it. Oh my gosh, can I do it? Yes, you can. Go for it. Do it. Okay, September, disillusion. Oh boy. Beautiful card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I just love the symbolism here. It looks like a dove to me of peace. Dive bombing into a bowl. Like it's not gonna fit, man. And what's in there? And the background is just kind of like this etheric pastel wasteland of I don't know, I'm like, what is it? What is it? And disillusion is all about becoming undone, non-form to from form to formless. Solve e coagula, dissolve to unite. So it sounds scary again, like dissolving. Oh no, another death of something is coming. A death of an idea, a death of a system, a death of a relationship. And a relationship isn't always you and somebody else. Remember, relationship is you, how you connect with another thing. Money, your body, an ideology, a system, a belief. That is a relationship. Dissolving of definitions. Back to the beginning. Here we go. This is back to the beginning. Oh, and water, a lot of water, dissolving energy. So, um, September. September is the solstice. That's when we go into fall. And so we are letting go of a lot of old things, letting go of what we had planted in the spring that didn't serve us, and letting go of what we don't need, the excess that came in, and we're like, actually I don't need this. And letting go of our identity of this is how it is. The leaves let go. It's time. It's fall. The dogs are barking. Somebody must be here. Oh boy, it's gonna take a minute. It was just one of the kids. All right, October. October, we got 10. Now this one, oh man, the light is a little hard to see. This one looked kind of like a book, like this really cool metal book with like laser beams shooting out of it, like it was so full of knowledge and wisdom. And then when I read the description, it talks about how tin is very what's Jupiterian, and it's meant to like expand and cover everything, but it's not very strong. And that tin is actually made of these cubic or tetragonal crystals. And when the crystals can be broken or snapped, and when they do crumple, they cry. That's like the noise of the tinfoil crinkling. And so I was like, huh, interesting. So like some wisdom being released in the cries when it's being broken, but it's also saying, okay, October, it's like you've been spread a little too thin. We dissolved and then kind of like went everywhere as this goo before we were like fully formed and ready to like have the support and strength that we need to do the thing. So like be patient, be compassionate with yourself in October. Oh, and have a good cry. Just like give yourself a good cry. I think that's a good thing to schedule in every once in a while anyway. So, okay. All right, November. November is the new pearl. Ooh, so cool. I love this one. This one looks to me like some fancy spaceship. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Now, what we know about pearls is that they're caused by irritants. A grain of sand gets in, and to like make the irritant not so irritating, it covers it with this beautiful pearlescent sheen. And it makes it soft and not as gross. So this is grit and irritation. November, sorry guys, sorry, not sorry. This is just what showed up. So grit, irritation, where patience, consistency, and humility are the remedy. So grit and irritation in November. Something's gonna be driving you crazy. But patience, consistency, and humility are the remedy here. So relax. This is in the book. This is not my word, but it is my word. And I love it when this happens. Relax, believe, and support another alchemist. So help somebody else. Basically, get out of your own way, get out of your own head, get out of your own shit, and go help somebody else in November. What a beautiful month to do that too. Like the gratitude month. Like I'm so I'm grateful. I just want to give. Okay, and then we end the year with the peacock's tail. Oh, baby, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So beautiful and bright and colorful. So this just, peacocks, they look like they have all these eyes and they just like, and they just like, oh, and they just allow that brilliance out, and they just whenever. It's like, here I am. And they just strut around. They also make really cool noises. That's not the noise, but that's what I got right now. So what the words that showed up for this was full spectrum, inclusive, 1,000 sets of eyes for creative solutions and open possibilities, multiplicity and dimensionality. So it's cool. We've got two months that are like a little like, oh, well, maybe three, right? Because we got the the disillusion. We got the like spread a little thin, and we've got the grit, irritation, but they end the year with a bang, a big, beautiful rainbow bang. So it's all going to be okay. And then we start over in 2026 again. And we end a cycle, complete cycle. We end the wood snake. So here's a little my renditions of all of these drawings. And it's just fun to doodle. But there's the energy forecast for 2025. Overall, relax. There's no race. There's no reward. And the best thing, I believe, best thing you can do is get comfortable with your own inner knowing, with your own inner wisdom, and be your own authority because there's going to be a lot shaken up and it's going to be hard to know what is fact and fiction. And it's going to be hard to know who to trust. And so when you can tap into here and you know how this speaks to and through you, and this is where the Sacred Intuition Society comes in. If it feels aligned, we teach how all the different ways that your intuition can speak to you, and then we practice together in different fun ways. You will be good. If you know this and you trust this and you follow this, you will be good. You'll be fine. It'll all be good. So one last little announcement is I am doing the 78 slow. So again, I know I said no year's resolutions, but my mentor, Eric Godsey, I'm in his Dharma Artist Collective. He's doing the 78 slow, and it's all of his challenges have been really beneficial for me, expansive in multiple beautiful ways. And this one is like it's themed like relax. We're gonna do a slow. So instead of the 75 hard or 70, was it 73 hard? I don't know, 75, whatever it is, that crazy challenge. This is the 78 slow. We're just going to take a real slow. And so after sitting with this for a couple of days and tuning into my intuition and my inner knowing, I feel like what I want to offer myself for the 78 slow is to start the year off with 78 intuitive prayers of intention. So I will be recording here on this channel every day is the goal. Look, I even have little, I can check the boxes. Maybe I'll take myself to Dairy Queen when I'm done. My mom had chore charts and we put stickers on them. And if I got so many chore charts, I did go to Dairy Queen. So maybe I'll give myself a reward. But I just want to show up and tune into my intuition and offer prayers of intention for myself, my nervous system, and the world, because we need it. Everybody needs some beautiful prayers for peace and love and connection right now. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you for sticking with me this long, and happy New Year's Eve. May this beautiful end of this year, you find yourself grateful and full of grace for everything that happened. And for the upcoming year, may you show up with curiosity and compassion with yourself for however it shows up and whenever it shows up. And maybe there's my first prayer. No, I'll show up tomorrow. I love you.